What's going on, Facebook? I hope everybody's having a good morning. Yours just wanted to log on for a quick moment to say good morning. As I often say, this is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. I'm so grateful to God that he woke me up this morning and started me on my way. Today is a good day. It's not as warm as it was the last couple of days, and we woke up to a little rain, but sometimes you need some rain to do what it's got to do. You understand what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is, regardless of what the weather is, it's still a good day. We want to say good morning to those of you who press play. I want to know, was I wrong? I'm going to get into this in just a minute, but I need to know, was I wrong? Are y'all going to help me out? Go ahead and share this with somebody so we can find out if I was wrong, y'all. All right, I got some technical difficulties here, but it is what it is. Pastor Hightower, God bless you, sir. Jennifer, how you doing? My dear little sister, I hope all is well with you and the family. Apostle Tamar, God bless you, ma'am. All right, let's jump right in this. Was I wrong? Y'all gonna help me out? Okay, here's the truth, right? Yes, I was wrong. Guess who else was wrong? You were wrong, and you were wrong, and you were wrong. We were all wrong at some point, okay? But here's my question, and I can end this in less than 5 minutes. Who are we learning from? That's the relevant question. Who are we learning from? Where are we getting our habits from? Where are we getting our examples from? And the fact of the matter is, we did not always have the best examples. Did they do the best they could to be an example? They did the best they could. But even though they did the best that they could, that still doesn't mean they were the best example. So we learn what we can learn from who we can learn, what we can learn. But the book of Hebrews says it this way: leaving the principles of the doctrine, let us go on unto perfection. And so what that simply means, in my opinion, is there comes a time where we got to do better, go higher, go deeper, and even learn more. I often tell you the story about how Reverend Sowell Jr. told me one day, and it revolutionized my life. He said, young man, forget what you think you know and learn what you don't. Oh my goodness. I tell you, it was so profound. It just, man. And so that's how I live my life, okay? Now, I know you know this, that, and the other. But who did you learn that from? Did they leave something out? Did they teach you, or were they an example based on their own perspective? You understand what I'm saying? Because we as people, we can be partial. We can show favoritism, and because I don't like, bless you, brother Kent. How you doing, sir? Let's use Kent for an example. If I don't like the way Kent smokes his meat, because he's got Smoking with Grace, and he's doing all that, them ribs and stuff. And if I got a problem with Kent, and I'm teaching my son how to smoke meat, I'm gonna go out my way, to make Kent's way look bad and make my way look good. That's how people are. People will do that stuff. And now here you are, you have no idea of the feud between this one and that one, but yet and still you're being taught a method or a system that's being taught to you partially. You know what I'm saying? So the question is, who are we learning from? Some of us are doing things because it's the way we were taught to do it, not even really understanding that the one who was teaching us didn't really know how to do what they was teaching you to do. And so we find ourselves doing things, or even in a situation, where we can't go as far as we would like to go. We've tried everything we can based on what we were taught, and it still seems not to work, or doesn't seem to be as effective as we need it to be. It's because the way we were taught it was not complete. So I want to challenge you, as I challenge myself. Dig deeper, go harder. Just because you know what you know doesn't mean there's not more that you can find out or learn or add to what you have. You understand what I'm saying? My father has taught me a lot of things in life. But the things that he taught me, I took them and then I built on those things. And as a father, As parents, that's what we got to do. We've got to learn to give our children tools. As pastors, as leaders, we got to learn, not just teach Bible study, not just preach the word, because we say we go into Bible study, but we don't teach the people how to study the Bible. We just teach them a lesson and say it was Bible study. That wasn't Bible study. You were just teaching them a particular lesson. And then sometimes people know what you taught them, but they don't know how to get in that word and dig for themselves. They don't know how to get in that word and rightly divide the scriptures, because they were never taught. They were only taught that Abraham had a son. They were only taught that Moses built. You understand what I'm saying? And so we've got to understand that Moses delivered the people and Noah built an ark. But we've got to understand that when someone teaches us something, that's not the end of the story. Okay, we've got to build on what we've been taught or what we learned, because we talked about this the other night on Cut to the Chase. Me and the fellas, we was talking about the fact that there are some people that will teach you things, and then there are some people who didn't teach you anything, but you learned from them. Life principles, Pastor Hightower, life principles. And if we don't instill life principles in our children, and the members that we serve, then are we really doing them any justice? I want to ask you this question as I get ready to get out of here. Who are you learning from? Sometimes you'll mess around and find yourself doing things wrong, even though you were doing it right. What do you mean by that? You're doing it right based on what you was taught, but what you was taught was wrong. So even though what you're doing is right, it's wrong. Oh my goodness. Sometimes, oh God, sometimes we're taught some things that doom us in the end. And we've got to learn to hear the voice of God when God says, leave that mess alone. We got to learn to hear the voice of God when God says, turn around, stop. We got to learn to hear the voice of God. All right, y'all, that's it. I'm not going to just keep on babbling. I got to get to work. I love you with the love of God. Thank you for pressing play. I hope this blessed you. It blessed me anyway. So, so we out, y'all. Go ahead and like and share and send up some hearts. Patricia Miles, God bless you. Great woman of God. All right, y'all. We'll see you later.